So just thinking of our feet to start with. So the ball is going to be in between our inner thighs. And I want you to really think of grounding the feet, look at your toes, stretch them out like we usually do. Try to separate your toes and lengthen them and then press them into the floor. Try to keep them lengthened and separated on the floor. And do that a couple of times while you just think of your posture. Try and arrive at your mat. Try and forget about your day for a couple of minutes. And think about lengthening one more time the toes up with the ball of the foot and the heel on the floor, and then pressing them and keeping them grounded on the floor and lengthened. We're going to lift the heels up now, just lightly. So see if you can keep your toes lengthened on the floor as you push your toes into the floor, the heels lift, and then just drop them back down. And think of your posture. If you feel you're going forward, you need to engage your back, engage your front more. So as you lift, push the ceiling away with the crown of your head, and then drop back down. Squeeze your inner thighs lightly, ground the feet. One last one, breathe in. And breathe out. Now keep your feet grounded. Think of your posture. So engage your thighs. Think of your tailbone lightly sliding down. Relax the shoulders. Feel the back of your neck long. And I would like us to either look down to the floor or close our eyes with our right hand on our chest and our left hand on our stomach. And I'll mirror you. So you want to think of stilling the eyes and the body and try and avoid moving, even if you want to try and avoid it. Just take control of your body and observe your natural breath. So how do you breathe? Get to know your breath. Get intimate with your breath. Notice if you breathe naturally through the mouth, through the nose, through both. What moves? Try not to judge it or control it or change it. Give it a couple more seconds. If you get distracted, come back to the breath. Just notice. And then taking the attention to the right hand, the one that's on your chest. Feel the warmth of the palm against your chest, like a hug, acknowledging the heart space. And just notice there may be any feelings, maybe your heartbeat. Keep your attention there, just a couple more seconds, natural breath. Just one more second with attention to the chest. And try to start taking control of your breath by breathing in through the nose, opening the stomach out, the ribs out, the back of the body, the sides of the body, the whole of the body. Hold the breath in a couple of seconds and then breathe out through the mouth. Squeeze the ribs in, the stomach back, the inner thighs, the pelvic floor. So we're doing a belly breath and breathing out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose. Try to take the breath to the pit of your hips, even to your feet. Open the stomach, the ribs, the back of the body. Hold the breath in. And then slowly breathe out. Hug the ribs in, stomach back, pelvic floor, inner thighs. Let's do one more deep breath there. Try and stay with it. Inhaling through the nose. Holding the breath in, just a couple of seconds, we're nearly there. Lengthen. Exhaling. Lovely. And then just release the arms. Let's start moving them. So you're going to breathe the right arm up and keep the left arm reaching down. Reach up and down as you breathe in. And then on the breath out, squeeze your inner thighs, cross the arms around and reach your left arm up as you reach your right arm down. Breathe in and exhale on the change. Squeeze the inner thighs down the pelvic floor each time you exhale. Breathing in, breathing out on the change. Keep going, breathing in. Try and lengthen both sides of your body. Exhaling on the change. Inhale up. Keep your right arm up now. See if you can grab your head with your right hand and then pull your head, only your head, to the right side of the room. So in a tilt. Try and plug that left shoulder down, don't let it lift. Breathe in, come back up. Lengthen the back of the neck. And again, exhale to the right, in a tilt. Plug the shoulders down, squeeze the stomach back. Breathe in and do that again. Lengthen. And then exhale and pull in on the head. Hold it there a couple more seconds. Really see if you can square the shoulders, your nipples towards me. And then come back up on the breath in. We're going to keep that movement, but into a side bend now. So you're going to breathe out with the head, then the shoulders, ribs. Keep pushing your hips forward. Plug that left heel into the floor. Breathe in, come back up, one vertebra at a time, rolling up the spine. Let's do that 2 more times. Exhaling, first your head, your shoulders, squeeze your ribs in, push your feet down, your hips forward. Inhaling, coming back up, take it slow, lengthen the side of the left side of the neck. One more, we're going to hold it there. So you're going to breathe the head, the shoulders, that's the breath out, but keep breathing now. Really blow the stomach out and in. Try and keep it there, pushing the hips forward slightly to the left. Remember to bring that right shoulder forward, it tends to go back. Also the left hip, keep square. Bring the left hand behind your head. Keep the elbows broad. Try and lengthen out of your hips, Yolanda, a little bit more. Open the chest, that's it. And then breathe in to breathe out and go to the other side. Same thing, keep symmetrical and notice the difference. One side that you've stretched and not the other. Breathing in, back to center. Breathing out to the side. Try and keep your nose pointing always towards me and square with your nipples. Grow out of your hips if you can. And breathing in. Breathing out. Lovely. Come back up and we'll keep the left hand on the head and the right hand drops. Try and keep the fingertips plugged into your legs so that when you pull the head to the left now, you notice if they ride up. They shouldn't. Just the head moves. Breathing in, come back to center. Let's do that again. So notice if your hand rides up, don't let it. Just pull the head. We're stretching just the neck, isolating just the neck. Breathing in, coming back up. Use your fingers, press on the head, and it helps stretch it. So one last time. Pull the head. Think of the breath, squeeze the core, the inner thighs, and then come back up. Let's turn that into a side bend. So same movement, same breath. On an exhale, the head goes, but then the shoulders also go, the ribs. Keep pushing the hips forward. Bring the left shoulder and the right hip forward. They tend to go back. That's it, nice hand. And then come back up, breathing in, grow back to center. 2 more, exhaling. First your head, shoulders, squeeze the stomach back, the ribs in, push the feet down, especially the right heel. And then breathing in, coming back to center. 1 more to hold it. So breathing out, head, shoulders. Once you're there, hold it there. Try and think of growing out of your hips. That's it, bringing that left shoulder forward, the right hip, and then your right hand behind your head. Can we do 3 bounces here? Go deeper into the stretch. Exhaling for 3, for 2, for 1. Breathing, come back up. And the other side, exhale, 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 inhale, up. And change, exhale, 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 inhale, up. Keep going. Got 3 more. Try and go deeper each time. Inhale, up. 2 more. Exhale, 1 and 2. Keep growing out of your hips. Last one. Exhale, 1 and 2 and 3. Hold it at the center. Imagine you're sunbathing. So you're going to open the chest, but lift it up rather than back. Push the hips forward, the feet down. Look where the wall and the ceiling meet, that crease in your room. And then as you exhale, push the head down, bring the elbows to point to the floor, push your feet down, your hips forward, and squeeze your stomach in. Do that again. So you're going to breathe in, look up, lift the heart up, the chest bone up, grow out of your hips, push your hips forward, feet down. And then exhale, pull the head down, the shoulders down. Try and really relax the back of the neck, stretch it out. We've got 1 more. Breathing in. Open the chest, lift it up and then back, up and back. And then exhale, bring the head down, keep it down, drop the arms too, start going into a forward roll. So we're exhaling our way down to the floor now with our fingers to touch the floor, our stomach touches our thighs, and the crown of the head points towards the earth. Just try and nod your head and let it nod freely, let gravity help it move. See if you can do now circles with the crown of the head pointing towards the floor to the right. So 4 circles. 3, 2, 1. Now to the left. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop in the center and then roll back up. Squeeze your stomach in, push your feet down. Take your time on an exhale. Feel your core and mount your spine again. Good, let's do that one more time. So you're going to breathe in, just try and grow here. Push the ceiling away with the crown of your head. And as you breathe out, let the head drop, the shoulders drop, squeeze your stomach in. Bend your knees as much as you have to keep your fingers on the floor. Maybe you can stretch your knees. But make sure the crown of the head points towards the earth. And then nod your head 4 times. Let it nod. 1, 2, 3, 4. Circles to the right. 4, 3, 2, 1. To the left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in to breathe out and roll back up. Okay, back to center. Nice. Bring your hands behind your body. See if you can grab your opposite elbows or forearms and push them back. You might even be able to do a secret prayer position, which is walking your fingertips up your back. That's a little bit harder. You want to get it here towards your neck and then press your palms together. Whatever the weather, whatever you choose, you want to push your elbows back and your shoulders down. So see what you want to do, have a try. And keep your feet pointing forward. We're going to turn just the head. So that's all we're doing. Try to open the chest, keep it broad though. So as you exhale, turn the eyes, the chin to the right shoulder. Nothing else moves. And then you're breathing in, looking back to the center. And opposite side, exhale, twist. Inhale, come back to center. We're going to do 4 more. Exhale, twist. Try and go each time a little bit further. Breathing in, coming back. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back. 2 more. Exhale, twist. Inhale. One last one. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. Release the arms. Roll the shoulders a couple of times and then bring your hands to your shoulders. And try and twist now the ribs, but don't move your hips or your head. So try and unscrew your ribs from your hips. That's the feeling. Keep looking forward, so you're still stretching the neck, the shoulders. Keep your elbows broad, and ideally you're breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. Squeeze those inner thighs so that the hips aren't moving. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Stop there. Bring your elbows and your forearms to touch behind your head one day. Try and keep your chin parallel to the floor. Then in front and then drop them down. Do that 2 more times. So you want to breathe in as you lift. Squeeze them behind your head, in front, and exhale down. 1, breathe in, behind, and exhale down. Can we reverse that? So we're going to go all the way up, in front, behind, and release down. That's 1. And again, breathing in front, behind. That's 2. Last one, breathing in, behind. That's good. Nice, just release the arms. I'd like to do a sun salute with the ball. So we're going to, it's a yoga sun salute. So we're going to sit in a chair and then fold forward. We'll do it slowly first of all, and then we'll try and go a little bit quicker each time. So you're going to breathe in, keep the elbows broad, the feet together this time. Lift the ball up and do that little back bend, which is more lifting the chest bone up in space rather than back. And then as you breathe out, sit into a chair. So imagine there's a chair behind you and you're sitting your hips as far back as you can, squeeze the ball. And then you're going to drop the head down, drop the ball to the floor, relax the back of the body, try and stretch it out. Hold it there, just a couple of breaths. See if you can really squeeze your stomach in on the breath out and get closer to your legs. Now as you breathe in, can you push the ball forward and stretch your back into a tabletop position? So that would be your breath in. As you breathe out, you're bringing the ball towards you, sitting into the chair position, all the way up. Still breathing in, lifting the chest slightly back. That's it. Exhale into the chest center. We're going to repeat that a couple of times. So try and stick with the movement. And then we'll think about the breath a little bit more. So breathe in, lift the arms up, slightly back. Breathe out, bend your knees, chair position, forward fold. Relax the head down. Try and get your forehead to touch your knees, your shins even. Then breathe in, push the ball forward, try and stretch the spine halfway. So your chest bone is in line with your pubic bone. And then drop back down, exhale in, relax the head. Then chair position, breathing in, all the way up. As a transition, stretch up slightly back with the chest. Still on the breath in. And then exhaling, hands back to center. Let's do that again. Breathing in. Up, slightly back. Breathing out, bend your knees, look forward. And all the way down. Breathe in, push the ball forward, lengthen your spine. You can bend your knees or not. Breathe out, bring the ball towards your feet, relax the head. Breathe in, look forward, bend your knees. Keep breathing in or hold your breath all the way up, go on. Slightly back, try not bend the neckline and keep it long, look forward even. That's it, exhale back to center. I would actually like to do 2 more and then one with a fruity twist. Yes, is the music too loud? Possibly? Let me know, guys. A fruity twist is in the mix, but I would like you to think about if you're getting dizzy, careful with the neckline. We've got big veins here that go to our heart, takes blood that will make us dizzy if we cut them and we start moving up and down very fast. So just be aware of that in case it's happening. 2 more and then a fruity twist to the next. Okay, let's go together. Think about it. Think about the breath now. We're breathing in, arms go all the way up, slightly back, open the chest, push the feet down, the hips forward. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, and then fold forward. Relax the head, relax the head. Breathe in, lengthen the spine by pushing the ball forward. Open the chest. Exhale, bring the ball towards you, relax the head. Breathe in, chair position. All the way up, keep breathing in if you can or hold your breath. Open the chest, neckline is long. And exhale, back to the chest. 1 more, breathe in, make it flow. All the way up, go on, stay with me. Slightly back, think of the breath. Exhale, bend your knees. Breathing out, all this is a breath out. Squeeze your stomach in, relax the head. Breathe in, lengthen. Table position. Breathe out, relax the head, squeeze your pelvic floor, stomach in. Breathe in into a chair. All the way up. Slightly back. And then back to center. Nice. Okay, last one. We're going to finish doing balances. So just so you know, that's a fruity twist. So we've got 1 more and the balances. So that's why I'm going to face you now. Last one together, think of the breath, try and hold it. Once you've got the movement, try and lengthen the breath and make it last throughout the movement rather than having to hold it maybe or breathe more. Let's go for it, guys. Last one, breathing in all the way up, slightly back, breathing out, bend your knees, look forward. Fold into your legs, you're still breathing out, ideally. Squeeze your pelvic floor. Breathe in, push the ball forward, lengthen your spine. Breathe out, squeeze your stomach in, relax the head. Breathe in, chair position, look forward, all the way up, still breathing in. Open the lungs. And now as you breathe out, lift the right leg up, straight away, exhale there. Lovely. Breathe in, stretch it back down again. We're doing 3 more. Exhale, up. Breathe in, back down. Exhale, up. Breathe in. We're doing the last one, hold it up this time. We're gonna keep moving though, so hold it up. Exhale there, inhale, open the leg, but don't move the hips. Exhale, bring it back to center. And again, breathing in, open it out. Exhale, and in. 2 more, and out. Well, keep moving. Exhale in. Last one, keep it open, keep it there. Think of the diagonal, should be in your peripheral vision. Don't have it flat open. We're gonna go up and down with the leg now here. So you're gonna bring the leg down, arms up, breathe in, and come back up, same position. 4 times, just like before, but turned out, that's it. And again, breathing in, breathing out. Lovely, try and drop the hip down towards the floor. Breathe in, breathing out. Last one, hold it. So we're going to do like a can-can. So if you lift it up, we're still moving. I would like you to can-can the leg 8 times. 7, so we're moving from the knee joint. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And drop it back square to your center. Go on, keep moving. Let's do a sun salute. Think of the breath, that's a challenge. Breathe in, open the chest. Breathe out, bend your knees, look forward. Lovely, drop it down, relax the head. Inhale, stretch the ball forward, lengthen. Breathe out, bring the ball towards you, relax the head. Sit down, breathe in, look forward, chair position. All the way up, that's it, and good. All the way back, and then as you exhale, bring your left knee up as the arms go down, straight away. Keep moving, breathing in, lift up. Lovely, breathing out. Breathing in, lift up. Breathing out. We've got one last one. Breathing in. Breathing out. Hold it there, straight away on your breath in. Open up. As you breathe out, try not to move anything but the leg inside the hip. Squeeze the ball, come back to parallel. And again, breathe in. Got 3 more. Breathing out. That's it, good Sajna. Breathing in. Breathing out. Nice. 1 more, breathing in, keep it open. Hold it there, find that position. And then we're going up and down here. So down with the leg, up with the arms, breathe in. Breathe out, lift, just the same way as you went down. And again, breathing in. We've got 3 more, breathing out. Try and keep your leg turned out. Remember, you're trying to slide the pubic bone also forward a little bit. Breathe in. 2 more. Breathe out. 1 more. Then I go to my side, you can see I'm in an angle when I lift my leg up. I'm not flat, I'm in an angle. And now I'm going to do circles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nothing else moves, right? That's it. Come back to center. Stop it there. Back to parallel. Drop the feet down. Well done. Just take a moment, leave the ball to one side. Take a moment to breathe. And open your legs out, just about the distance of your wrists. I want to work through a few warriors, a straddle stretch, and then we'll get to the floor and do a bit of core work. So, point now your right toes, I'm mirroring you. Your right toes towards the front of the mat, and then your hips and your nipples are pointing aside, which is me. So we're going to breathe in here, lift the arms up. As you breathe out, we're going into a warrior 2 position. So that's your exhale now. Good. And now breathe in, stretch back up. Exhale, back down. Bring out the head, breathing in, breathing out. A little bit faster. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. That's it. 2 more. Breathe in, breathing out. Keep keep pushing that right knee back. Breathe in, breathe out. Can you hold it here in this position? We try and do little circles with our ribs here. To the left for 8, 7. Try not to move your hips though. 5, 4, 3, 2. To the right for 8, 7. That's it. 6, 5. Try to isolate just the ribs. Lovely. Hold it there. Stretch the legs. We're going to lean down. Try and relax the head so you're stretching your neck like you're leaning on a cushion. And then you're coming back up, trying to find your balance. Going to go a little bit faster, so breathing out, breathing in. So we go, breathe out, breathe in. And take it slow if you feel you have to. I want to do 4 more. 3, 2, 1, stay with me. 1, hold it there. Push that left hip back and up and drop the arms into a Trikonasana. So you're going to push that top shoulder back in space. So we're going to draw circles with the top arm. So you're going to drop the arm down and lift it back up. And drop it down and lift it up. And 2 more. And back up. 1 more to lift the whole body up. So you're coming all the way up on the breath in. Lovely. Put your feet towards me. And we're just going to interlace our fingers, maybe hold our opposite arms, or even a secret namaste, our way down to the floor. So you're going to open the chest and make sure your toes point forward or even in, not out. We're rolling down, make your way down. And just hold that stretch. Relax the head. Try and shift the weight towards your toes. If you need to bend your knees, bend them. But if you can stretch them, stretch them. And I just want you to think of breathing here. Keep that position. I'm out of it, but hopefully you can keep it there. If you need to come out, do so. Give yourself a break. We're doing 1 more deep breath there. Widen the feet a lot more such that it should be easier too if you don't slip. That's it. That's it, yeah. Just make sure that your knees are right, bending right on top of your toes. Exhale, squeeze your stomach in. Lovely. And then come back up the way you went down. Good. Release the shoulders, release the arms. We're going to roll down, swing a little bit, and then draw circles with our ribs and then our hips in a forward stretch. But if you need to stand and take a breath, do so. And then we'll do the other side. So when you're ready, breathe in and breathe out, roll down, like Pilates roll, a Pilates roll. We're just moving the stomach more today, breathing into the stomach too. Hold your opposite arms, your opposite forearms, and swing like a pendulum, your upper body, right and left. So we're going to do at least 10, 16 swings. So feel comfortable, relax the head. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the arms. And start by doing little circles to the right with your ribs. Little circles to the right. That's it. 4 more. Relax the head. Once you know what you're doing, try and let it just hang. Now circles to the left with the ribs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're moving our tailbone, right side of the room left. Right and left, or maybe faster, right and left, whatever works for you. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're nearly there. We're going to circle the hips to the right now. 8 times. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now to the left. Nearly there. For 8. Circling the hips. 7, 6. Try not to make it a knee movement. So give the knees being still, even if they're bent. Well done. And then hold it at the center, breathe in out, roll back up. Nice. We've got the other side, a few warriors to do. So look for that position where your feet are right under your wrists. That's a good measurement. If you're comfortable in a warrior two, try to eventually, you want to get your thigh muscle or your femur parallel to the floor. So it is quite wide once you feel the feet against the floor. So don't be scared to go wider as long as the hips don't lift. Let's do it. To the left. Left toes pointing to the back of the mat, right toes pointing towards me. Breathe in, lift the arms up. Breathe out, bend the knee and look to the left arm if you can. And let's do that a couple more times. 6 times. Breathe in, breathe out. 1. And breathe in, breathe out. 2. Breathe in, breathe out. 3. 2 more. 1 more. Now keep that warrior two. See if you can circle just the ribs. Keeping the hips really still. Keep pushing that left knee back. Remember that the hips aren't moving, ideally. And we go the other way. So to the left. At 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep the back engaged. Let the back hold the arms, not the shoulders. Now you're stretching the leg. And you're going to drop down with the head, stretch the neck and back up. So we're dropping and inhaling up. Drop and inhale up. Drop. That's it. Just 2 more. You need to look for your balance by grounding the feet here. Then keep that position and just open up into your Trikonasana here. Try and lift that hip up. And lengthen the bottom part of your waist. Remember, it's a bit of a twist too. Push your hips towards me, engage your glutes, the back of your body. And circle the arms. So you're going to circle, exhale, inhale up. Exhale, inhale. That's it. Let the head follow the fingers if you can. And on this next one, let it bring the body up. Lovely. Feet face me. Just drop the arms down, roll back down. 1 vertebra at a time. Again, hold your opposite elbows. Swing your arms, your body, right and left, your upper body, like a pendulum. 8 more times. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. And stop in the middle. Drop the arms down. Slowly come back up. And we're going to do 1 sun salute to get to the floor now. So if you need to change your camera angle, now is a good moment to do it. Also, we're going to start at the front of the mat, which is to our usual. Do a sun salute to get down. So make sure you're doing at the front of the mat with the practice. Keep your ball nearby. And we'll go straight ahead. And you're ready. Palms together. All the way up, just like before, but with no ball. So we're going to breathe in, lift the arms up. Let your back, open the chest. As you breathe out, bend your knees, look forward. Drop into that forward stretch, relax the head down, hold it there, just a couple of breaths. If you can really relax the head, bend your knees so your stomach is touching your thighs. And really try and take the weight to the toes more than the heels. Inhale, come halfway up, tabletop position. Now as you breathe out, push the floor with your hands and walk into your plank position. But from your plank position, you're going to lift your hips up into a downward dog. Try and stretch the back of the body. Really get your stomach by your thighs. That's it, Sachna. And then roll forward. We're going to do that 3 more times. Just make sure the wrists don't hurt. Breathe in, lift up, and back. Breathing out, rolling forward. Inhale, back, and roll forward. 1 more, back, and forward. Nice, drop the knees down. Go into a child's pose just for a couple of deep breaths there. Remember to keep your knees as close as comfortable. Also, the toes should touch. And then the big toes. And walk your hands forward, relax the head down. Try and get the tip of your nose to touch the floor. Your forehead, one day, no hurry. And breathe. Remember that when you hold your breath in and out, that's when the magic happens. Blowing the stomach out, remember, in that yoga breath today. Breathing out, squeezing the stomach in. Sitting the hips back. Lovely. Let's come back on our hands and on our knees. I want to do a few Pilates core and back strengthening here, and then get into a few chaturangas, and to backs and then core. It sounds like a lot, but it's going to be short and sweet and nice, I promise. So first of all, cat-cows, just to give our back a nice welcome. So you're going to just breathe in, look up, breathe out, roll the spine into that C-shaped position. And again, breathing in, breathing out. One more, looking up, breathing out, curling the spine. Now breathe in, look for a straight spine position. And you're going to do one leg, one arm left. So you're going to lift right leg and the left arm away from each other. Try not to wobble. And then as you breathe out, drop them down and change it round. So breathing in, other arm, other leg. Lift. Try to keep pushing the floor away with the standing hand. Don't let your shoulder sink down. Keep changing, guys. So you're breathing in as you lengthen. Remember that your neck is long, so don't let there be any wrinkles in the skin of your neck. You're looking down rather than forward. Keep going. Breathing in, lifting up. Pushing the stomach away from the floor. The chest bone away from the floor. Breathing in. And breathing out as you drop. Next time your right leg and your left arms come up, let them stay there and hold a balance. So you can always drop the left arm down if it gets hard, but try to see if you can sink for a second into the shoulder and then push the chest bone away. So you're sinking and pushing, sinking and pushing. Try not to bend the elbow, it's more of the back movement, right? Hold it there, you can drop the arm or not. We're doing circles with the back leg. 8 little circles, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, try not to wobble, 2, 1, relax the shoulders. Other way, 8 little circles, 8, 7, 6, 5, 1. Well done, drop the arm down. See if you can walk that leg back. So you're gonna walk it back stretched and come into a child's pose. Maybe with your right leg stretched behind you like a pigeon, but a parallel pigeon. Hands forward. You can even bend your forearms. Put one fist on top of the other and put your forehead on your fist, or even your head on the ball of your foot. It's uncomfortable, but remember that you want to push your right hip, even if your right leg stretched back. Make sure your right hip is pushing down, but let it come up. But it also should be in line with your left hip, so make sure that your left hip is higher or lower than your right hip. You can stretch your knee just as you are and try and lengthen the leg back a little bit more, as if you were walking your right leg back. Just a little bit. Stretch it back, as if you were going to make it longer somehow. Nice. And then make your way back by bending the knees, putting your weight on your hands. Gentle coming back, kind of awkward actually. We'll do the left side, same thing, we're just holding for now, yeah? Left leg up, right arm up. What we want to think about is not sinking into the shoulders, so that's what we're going to pay attention now, into sinking and pushing, yeah? Sink and push, and push, push. Push one more, and now keep pushing, make sure you don't sink. And do little circles with the left leg. 8 little circles from the hip, nothing else moves. One more, 3, 1, other way. 8 little circles. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Drop the arm down. Walk that left leg back. See if you can either stretch your arms or lean on your forearms or your fists. Or try and square your hips there. And as you get warmer in the position, especially on the breath out, so if you can walk your left toes back. So I push the toes into the floor, stretch the knee and try and lengthen them back a little bit more each time. One more deep breath. Lovely, when you're ready, just make your way back. Nice guys, we're going to sit to a little core work, which is much needed, at least for me. Remember that ideally, we want to keep going. So I'll try and explain myself as best as possible, but you probably know most of the movements anyway. Let's go with the ball. In between our inner thighs. Hands can grab the legs or even not, it's up to you. So you want to roll back 4 times as you breathe out, squeeze your stomach in. It should be like a soup ball, scoop it in. Feet on the floor and then breathe in, lengthen the spine. And again, exhale in, curl the spine, pubic bone towards your chin. Breathing in, back to center. That's it. 2 more, exhale in. Squeeze in the inner thighs, the ball, the feet down, breathing in. Exhale, 1 more. Okay, keep going, or we can add a twist to that. So breathe in, and maybe as you breathe out, you can twist your right arm back. But make sure your right hip doesn't lift towards your armpit. And breathe in, come back to center. Also, your feet are always grounded. So left arm back as you roll back, maybe twist. Feet grounded, hips don't move. Breathing in, reach forward again. Keep going. Exhaling. If your groins hurt, have a break. Breathing in. 1 more, we've just got 1 more. Exhaling. Inhale. Making our way all the way down now. So as you breathe out, make sure you've got space. You roll down, walk your feet back, and start by just moving the arms. So you're going back and forward by your hips as you breathe out. Breathe in behind your head. Breathe out, squeeze the ball by your hips. And you mark the rhythm. The rhythm is marked by your breath, like I said. So just listen to how fast you need to breathe. And that's the rhythm of the movement. Now you can also add your head and shoulders. So as you exhale, you can lift them. As you inhale, you drop. Want to do about 8 more. Whatever position. That's it. Inhale, 6. Exhale. Remember to also reach your fingertips forward. Forward. Hit the floor. Exhale. 1 more. Exhale. Nice. Now keep your head either always down or always up. Up to you. Like the warm-up. One arm is going to go up, the other one is down. And then you're going to change and change and change. Look at your stomach, push it in, don't let it pop out. Keep pushing it in with your eyes, with your pelvic floor, with your inner thighs. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. 4 more, breathe out, and 3. Breathe out, go on, we're nearly there. 2, and 1, lovely. Grab the ball, bring it behind your head, breathe in there. And then lift your right leg to tabletop, maybe the head and shoulders, the ball also to the leg. Breathe in, take it back. And then change it, other leg lifts. Push your stomach back, don't let it pop out. And if it does, unavoidably, then don't go up so high. Think of pushing the stomach in rather than going up high. You should come up about the end of your shoulder blades, the tip of your shoulder blades. So not too high necessarily. Exhale there, that's better. That's better, yeah? Exhale. That looks better for me, Jolanda. Exhale. Now we're going to do the option of 2 legs. When you've done your left leg, single lift, you could lift both legs up. Keep going. So both legs will lift or not. and then drop 6 times. Or keep going with single legs. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up. Go on, just 3 last ones. We're there. Think of all the puddings that we can eat now. One more, we're there. Right leg, single leg kick. So the right leg will kick. Only the right up and then back down. You can always drop the head and shoulders. Then the left. Go on, keep going. Single leg kick. Right stretches up, then bends. Then the leg stretches up, the left one, and bends. 4 more. And then the option would be to do it with both legs at the same time. Squeezing them together like you had 1. 2 more. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Better. Breathe in, breathe out. Both legs, can we do that? Both legs, go on, and up, inhale, back down. 6 times, exhale, both legs up, inhale, go down. Keep going, exhale, up. 3 more, exhale, inhale, 2, inhale. Now your head can be down and you can move the legs towards you, or you can hold it up and do poses with the ball towards your feet. Get 8, 7, exhale, 6, 5, plug those shoulders down. 2, that's it, 1, and release, well done. Bring the ball in between your inner thighs, keep going, but it's a mini break, but it's still core work. Put the hands on your hips and your pubic bone. Make sure they're in neutral, equal distance from the floor. And then just exhale, use your core to lift your tailbone off the floor a little bit, lifting your pubic bone a little bit higher than your hip bones. And then breathe in back to neutral. So you're using your core to curl the tailbone off the floor into an imprint, and then back to neutral with your hips. And as you do this, the challenge is, remember, to not use your glutes, but try and use your core to move your hips. So they will move as much as your core can shorten, as strong as it is, basically. So keep moving and squeezing it so it shortens and lifts your hips up. Now you could add arms to this. So as you breathe in, the hips are down, the arms are back. And as you breathe out, the arms go by your sides and the tailbone will lift a little bit into that imprint. If you've got that coordinated, exhaling as the hips lift, the arms are by your hips. Inhaling as the arms go back, hips are down. And you keep going. You can add head and shoulders to it even. So the final version would be lifting head, shoulders and your hips off the floor and then back down. But I would like us to focus on really grounding the space behind your belly button. No higher, so that's plugged into the floor. The space behind your belly button, that part of your back, really the lower middle back, not the higher middle back. Let's do 6 more, thinking of that. Exhaling up, inhaling back down. Squeeze that inner thighs, pelvic floor. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale. Inhale. Last one, guys. Exhale up and inhale back down. Well done. Keep the hands by your hips. I would like us to do 3 bridges. So when you're ready, starting with that same movement. So you're going to curl using the core, the hips up, and then keep going this time. Go all the way up into the highest bridge you can do. Walk your shoulders a little bit closer. Hold it there a couple of seconds. And then as you exhale, roll back down. Lovely. Do that again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Curl up. Take your time. Squeeze your inner thighs. Roll your way up. Try and go a little bit higher each time. Walk your shoulders closer if you can. That's it. Such movement. And then exhale your way down. Take it slow. You ripple the spine back down. Tailbone is the last thing to go down. Walk your feet back so you can go any closer without it being uncomfortable. We're going to stay up. So get ready. You're going to breathe in and roll up to stay up this time. You can ripple still all the way up. And try and articulate your spine once you get
There, try and walk your shoulders closer, your feet, your hands, whatever you have to do. Try lift the hips, the heart. Now hold the hips high, keep squeezing the ball, keep pushing your big toe into the floor, and do 8 circles with your hips here. 8 little circles. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and to the left at the 8, 4, 7, 6, 5, 4, keep squeezing the ball. That's it, Sarah. And stop in the middle, breathe in, lift a little bit higher if you can to breathe out and hold that down. Well done, guys. I'd like us to just put the ball behind our tailbone, right at the bottom of our spine, and just think a moment of the options and what's best for you. So we have stretched the neck, but not this way yet. So you can either just let the legs drain in this position, or you can go into a plow position, which is taking the legs all the way behind you. It might touch the floor, they might not, you might bend your knees, you might not. Try and keep your hands on the ball, wherever you are, so that you're plugging the hands down. That's it. If you feel that your legs are going to fall forward, feel the ball is right at the bottom of your hips, right at the bottom, you're feeling like it's going to go away. You're holding your hands with it so it doesn't. That's it. You're always in this position, your pubic bone is always higher than your hip bone. That's it, nice. Hold it there, just a couple more seconds. In your plow, or in that leg stretch. And when you're ready, slowly come down. Well done, guys. Drop the legs down. Take the ball away, put it to one side. I would like us to twist and add a few stretches as we twist. So just check me out. I'm going to mirror you now. I'm going to face you. I would like us to widen our feet, wider than your mat. And open the arms out in a cross-like position. And just let your legs, your knees, rock to the right. One day both your knees want to touch the floor, but it's important your feet are quite wide, right? And just hold it there. Ideally, you're twisting your spine so that your knees want to touch the floor. You're trying to lift your left hip away from the floor, but really anchor your left shoulder blade into the floor, your left ear into the floor. And you keep breathing here, blowing the stomach out, the ribs out as you breathe in, holding the breath in. That's where the magic happens. And then breathing out, trying to get deeper into the movement. Now you might stay here, or we might be able, with our right hand, to grab our right shin and bring it towards our armpit. So my right knee, my right shin is coming towards my armpit. And I'm trying to push my left knee still down towards the floor. And I'm using my elbow, trying to bend my elbow so that my knee goes higher up towards me. Some of you, and this is a little fruity challenge, might be able to grab your foot and stretch it out. Can you see? I grab the outside of my toe, my right toes, and stretch it up. And I'm still in that twist. These are all options, guys. I thought we might as well get fruity. It's the 3 kings here in Spain, so it's a fruity day, you know, full of presents. That's my present. Okay, just release that leg. Hold it there though. See if you can push the right foot, if you want, on your right thigh, on your left thigh, sorry, on the outside, so it helps it kind of ground down, just as a final twisty stretch. And just breathe there, really try to corkscrew your spine. Breathe deep. Pushing the knees towards the floor. And then coming back. It's undo that position and we'll go to the other side. I'll come out of it, I want to check it. So, open the feet wide, that's important. It seems a little detailed, but it's important to start wide and then turn the knees to the left. Arms are wide, shoulder height. I'm looking to the right and I might stay there. This position is good for digestion, for your spine, to avoid hernias, to find space. So just keep going there. If you want to add fruitiness, remember your right ear is on the floor once you know what you're doing, but your left hand wants to grab your left shin and bring it towards your left armpit, the knee. And I bend my elbow and I use my exhale to push this right knee towards the floor also and get deeper into that stretch. I might want to get a little bit fruitier. It's the Three Kings Day, so I might grab the foot and stretch it up and back. Trying to push this knee down, don't let it go up. Use the floor, push the right hand into the floor. The left elbow, hold it there. And then coming back with that left hand or left foot on your right thigh as an option. Turning both legs out, pushing that right thigh down, your left foot. And still encouraging that twist one more time. Last deep breath in here. Blow the stomach out. Breathe in. And then breathing out. Squeeze your stomach in. And then slowly coming back. Let's finish off by just grabbing both knees, both legs, better said. Even grab your opposite arms if you can get tight. Lift your head and shoulders up to get tight there, and then drop them down. Ideally, remember that you want to ground the tailbone without crushing it into the floor, although it most likely doesn't touch the floor. It is hard for that to happen. But you do want to lengthen it down, so feel the length of the lower spine here. And squeeze the legs towards your chest. Your elbows, bend them. On your shoulders, your elbows. Breathe in, let go a little bit. Breathe out, squeeze in. That will help your digestion. You'll do it. One more, deep breath in. And deep breath out. Squeeze everything in. Plug the tailbone down. Lengthen the shoulders also into the floor. That's it, better. Now see if you can just massage your lower spine. Rock right and left. Just a little bit. And then grab the back of your legs. Maybe rock forward and back. That's up to you. Maybe keep rocking side to side. We want to do a few rocks. Maybe do a little plow if you're feeling fruity. Up to you. Let's say 2 more rocks. You can hold your plow or not. 1 more rock. And when you're ready to sit up, we'll sit up and finish just breathing together. Just take a moment to find a comfortable position sitting. I'd like to reconnect with our breath and just by putting our right hand again on our chest, our left hand on our stomach. Make sure that you're comfortable so that your spine is straight but you're not uncomfortable in the legs. Maybe even lean on the wall. Close your eyes and just take a moment to observe again your natural breath. So how you breathe naturally. Try not to take control of your breath. Stay with that a couple more seconds. Notice now the hand that's on your chest, the warmth it might give your chest, like if it was acknowledgement, a hug even. Notice any feelings in your chest, or just your heartbeat, or not, just that space.
Give it a few more seconds of your attention. Notice if there's any differences. And then just finish together with a deep breath in and out. Remember to really breathe deep into the pit of your hips, blow the stomach out. So breathing in through the nose, opening the stomach, the ribs, the back of the body, lengthening all of the spine. Hold the breath in. And breathing out through the mouth. Just let it all go. Squeeze the air out of your body. Lovely practice, guys. I hope that was okay for you. I'm glad you joined me today. It's a special day here, as I said, so.